ever.
All right. Another episode of the Sad Powers Podcast, episode 69!
No.
The first returning guest. I figured I'd have you back for this. This whole thing happened because of you. Got to 69 episodes because just out of the whim, I was like, I'm going to start a podcast. And I asked you if you'd be down to film with me. And you were like, yeah, or something. I don't remember what happened exactly. My memory is really bad. What's going on, Taylor? Love you, buddy.
No, I was like, yeah. What's up? What's going in? How are you?
What's up? Good, man.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Nice talk.
Oh shit.
Well, what's going on?
So how you been since the first episode? Since we don't talk unless it's for content. So the only way I get to talk to you is if we're making a short film or something. So I have no idea what you've been up to since 68 episodes ago.
Fucking slinging pies and getting by, baby. You know, I'm just fucking licensed finger at the fucking pizzeria, baby. You know, it is what it is.
Love it. We're getting all the accents today. 4 hours worth. 4 hours.
It's gonna be like a Lord of the Rings movie, but like with the schizophrenic kid.
Yeah. Just get watch time. All for the watch time.
Man.
And because I like talking to you, buddy. At least with you, it's like we'll never run out of shit. If I get bored of you, I can just ask you to switch up your personality, and then it's like I'm talking to somebody else. It's like I got a whole new guest on the podcast.
That's the thing with like dating me and shit. Like my girl's probably just like, some days I get this like gentle fucking, he loves the flowers, he loves butterflies, look how intricate their beautiful little wings are. And other days he's like, I want to fucking, you know, set something on fire. And I'm like, you know, if I'm in the shower and I don't have a towel, I'm like, towel, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't a Gollum, but like, if Gollum had like a Midwest cousin.
Yeah, buddy.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Fuck. I'm pretty proud, bro.
Yeah. It's funny.
I'm glad you got to 69 too. Like, I'm super stoked, and I'm super glad. Like, you know, sorry.
Well, it's not really an accomplishment. I can just talk to people who are down to talk. It's not like I'm getting less than 69 views per episode. You know. So it's like all the people I have on my podcast don't even watch it. You know, they're down to be on it, but they're not down to watch any episodes.
Fair. I don't know, whatever. Fuck it.
Have you watched any episodes at all?
No. I've watched mine twice, but just kidding. I love you all.
Love you too, buddy.
I know. Yeah, and no, I like, honestly, I was working like a fucking dog. And then it kind of got back to normal. And then, yeah, I fucked up my neck, so I've just been chilling. But, like, I've been in bed all day, every day. Just fucking sleeping and fucking Netflix. I should be watching you, but, like, you know, you're filming on a potato. If you were, like, 780p, I'd be like, all right. But you got Mickey fucking Mouse in the background, and I'm like, yeah.
It's
just kidding. No.
Shit. You called me out on all my shit.
In all honesty, I'm like, fuck. Like, I saw you post, like, episode 48, and I'm like, fuck, like, I love everybody, but, like, I just feel like watching 68 fucking hours. Like, I feel like at this point, it's, like, I would have to go back. Like, it's like, mandatory for me to watch all of them, and I feel like I'm just past that point where I'm like, I have
you can't watch any of them.
Yeah, I'm like, I give up, bro. Unless I'm in it, I don't give a fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
No, just go to your favorite people, or I can recommend you ones that are actually good. Well, they're all good in their own way, I think. But like,
way to save it. You're a good host.
Yeah. No, I was like,
first time you had me on, you're like, well, fuck this guy.
No, you're the best, bro. Yours is amazing. People love yours. That's what gets them hooked. I got yours is the one. When people come to my channel, it's episode 1 right there. That's why it's got the most views.
I don't know.
369 views.
No way.
I don't know what it's at, but around there.
Oh. So, I don't know. You're the host. Ask me some shit, bro.
What's your favorite
Next
impression
question.
to do?
Next question.
Okay, let's get back to watching my podcast.
Why?
Fuck this
We're
watch
doing
every
this in front of the
episode thing.
children. Like, I'm not having this this can be a professional conversation over Twitter where our Instagrams just blow up. We unfollow each other. It can be whatever, man.
Yeah, let's start a beef, bro. That's how you get clout on the internet. We gotta have a fake beef and publicize our beef.
Vegan beef, baby, beyond meat.
Yeah. And then people can like pick a side, right? And then I don't know.
Good luck.
Yeah, you'd win. Okay, let's not do that. I changed my mind.
I'm just kidding. That's why we would team together.
Yes.
Fuck.
Who else should I have back on though? Even though you haven't watched any episodes.
I don't even know if I have like 40 friends. Never mind know all the fucking people that have been on the podcast.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, a lot of people I don't even know. Like I met them just that one time on video, right?
That's cool.
Like
then
4 or
whoever's cool
5.
with you, it's your fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
If someone was interesting, like, you know, you want to shoot the shit with someone, shoot the shit with someone. It's up to you. If you don't want to talk to them, fucking don't pry. Like, you know, if you have to think if they would do it, then, or if you're like, I'm gonna be fucking mentally clocked out and like halfway through the interview, you know what I mean? Like, I could be fucking like being my dick, like I could be watching fucking Simpsons, I could be fucking making a sandwich, like, you know.
That's how I am in some of them, man. I'm kind of doing this like it's like a learning curve, I guess. Like I've gotten really drunk or really high before podcasts before. And yeah, or just drink a lot of coffee. It's always a different effect, I guess. You can probably tell because I probably act differently. And I listened to one today. I think it's like with Manolis, and I keep saying like, "Do you know what I mean?" over and over again. It's so annoying. I'm like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's cool that you're picking up on everything, though.
Well, I'm picking up on like stupid shit that I do.
Well, exactly, but that's the learning, right? That's the growing as especially as a host. I was watching Spittin' Chicklets. I don't know if you know who they fucking are, but they were interviewing Ron McLean from Hockey Night in Canada, and he's been broadcasting since like the fucking 80s or whatever, 70s. I don't even remember. But he was just saying, they're like, you know, how do you get over a day when you're like, you don't want to talk to a person or whatever? And he's like, it's not for me, you know, it's for the fans, it's for the people watching, and it's for that person, you know, like I'm here to listen to that person and see, you know, what cool shit they've done essentially. Right. Like,
right.
You know, if you can make it interesting for everyone else, or like, you know, at least the conversation interesting for you and the person you're talking to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I need to get bigger names on, right? If it's all about the person I'm having on, right? Like that's kind of with the Joe Rogan podcast too. It's like
I almost watched the Leeson one, and then I got Colbert. I was like, damn, you got Leeson on there.
Yeah, that was a fucking great one too. Like Manolis and Leeson are the two biggest names I've had on for sure. Manolis, like, man, he's open for Russell Peters and shit. Leeson's gonna be on Dry Bar, dude. Like his episode's coming out. It's like, man, I was so excited when he started talking about the Dry Bar shit, because like he fucking accidentally essentially like applied for Dry Bar. Then they said he was in the running, and then they said, no, you swear too much. And then he fought for it and sent them all these like recommendations where he's like, no, I can be clean. Like, look, like these gigs I've done and blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, okay, yeah. So it's like, it was a cool, really cool story. And it's going to be so cool when it comes out, because I think he's going to blow up, man. If you see like the comedians on Dry Bar, like sometimes it gets like over 1 million views.
Oh, dude, easily. They're all over Facebook, man. They like, for a while there, Dry Bar was like bumping, like they skyrocketed, man. And like they've come to Niagara Falls and shit. Like,
oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they came last year because it was like,
oh shit,
picking up like crazy, because Facebook shares those like just 5-minute bits or like a minute and a half of like, this is this funny set, and then in the like suggestions it just automatically shit, then
They have
algorithm will
specials
watch it.
too, though, right? They
Yeah,
which is
but
what I really like watching on
it'll
there.
be like 2 to 5 minutes, right? To like, because that's just the scrolling. You're not going to get a fucking hour special just scrolling on Facebook, right? But they give you the information, the dry bar link, all that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, on YouTube they have like an hour special, I think, or
Yeah,
45 minutes or something maybe.
Lisa,
And they have
man,
the
man, he's unbelievable, dude. He's like, I don't even know. To watch
it
him
is
do
crazy.
it,
Yeah.
like, I love it every time. There's well, not obviously, but there's like, you can see there's like some sort of like skeleton he has. There has to be after doing it for 20 years.
Well, he does a wrap up every time. He even talks about it on the podcast with me, right? So it's like
Yeah,
he does all this little bits of crowd work, and then at the end he ties it all together, which is so beautiful when he does that. Yeah, it's like, man, his memory alone is just incredible, and cleverness and like all this different shit. But like, yeah, so he wraps it all up at the end, and that's what he was talking about with the dry bar shit, is that they filmed 2 different they do like an early show and a late show, right? So he's like wondering how they're going to cut it together, right? With him it's different because with every other comedian they do the same act twice, right? And they just take the best parts from each show or whatever.
But he's all crowd work.
Yeah, so it's like, it's going to be interesting to see how they cut that together.
Man, he's so like that. The wrap up is the wrap up in comedy, like that. I don't even know, man. That's like bar down goal. That's like, it's just such a like a mind fuck. Every time I see it, it's like a fucking guitar solo. You're like, what? And you
Yeah.
you're like, this is unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Like, yeah, he's super cool to watch. Such a nice guy too.
Yeah,
super
man.
Nice guy too.
Incredibly nice. Like, I was like fucking so like starstruck in a way. Like, he's not huge, but like he's like way ahead of me. So I was like super thankful that he was like willing to do my podcast and shit. But he was just super grateful too, and he's like, "No, thank you, man." And yeah, I think that like once like and his YouTube is actually doing like really good. Like,
yeah,
fucking, he's got like 700 something subscribers or whatever, but his views are like fucking up there.
And yeah, he's once that dry bar, he's gonna launch out of a rocket.
Yeah, that's what I think too, man.
And he's such a nice guy that like once people start working with him through the industry, he's like,
and he's ready, man. Like, he's been doing comedy like 20 years. Like, I don't know if I got famous now or whatever, I don't know if I'm ready, to be honest, you know?
Yeah. He's been around long enough to like work out all the kinks, go through all the like phases of life through it. Like, you know, he's probably fucked around here and there, I would assume.
Yeah.
You know, like, honestly, he started when he was, what, 14 or something, 13?
Yeah, 14, I think it was.
Yeah, so you've already been in bars for 5 years, so you're gonna start getting free drinks at some point, right? Like, I don't know. I indulged in drinks when they weren't free.
Yeah.
Fuck. Whatever, though. No, he's super cool, though.
Yeah, man. Fucking, who's your favorite comedian of all time?
All time? Jim Carrey, obviously. Jim Carrey, top notch.
Did I ask you that last time? I don't know. It feels like I already knew that answer.
Bro, I don't know what I had for fucking lunch. All right, I don't need a goddamn time machine to tell me what I had for breakfast. Don't even.
Time machine.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is new, man? I should have prepared some stuff to talk about, but just because it's you, I was like, "Fuck it, dude."
This is a super riveting conversation. I bet everyone's stoked for 4 fucking hours of this.
I don't care. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it back. I'll give myself 4 hours to watch it. That's all that matters.
100%. I want you to play ukulele when I walk down the aisle one day when I get married.
Oh yeah, buddy, I will.
Oh.
Can you hear it? Okay, probably. Ooh, spaghetti. Spaghetti. Should I do fucking, what's his name? Shit, that sucks. I can't remember his name. Never mind. Now I'm not gonna say it because if I did say it, I'd sound like a dick. Let's change the subject. Man, I love that shirt. Did you just get back from
Yo, you
vacation?
know what's cool? It's like Oh, bro. What have I been doing? Okay. TV timeout. Do not take a sip of coffee.
Why? Because I would spit it out?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That's like, he doesn't want me to
Anyways,
drink my coffee.
If you look there, that's a poster of me in a horror film you should check out again.
I can't really see it.
Yeah, no, neither
Should
can
I
anybody.
put on my glasses?
It was kind of a plug for my film Vagabond we made in 2017.
Damn. Let's plug our film again, bro. Our short film is so good. I love it.
Yeah, we gotta talk business there, bud.
Talk business.
'Cause I got some ideas, and I'm thinking of you. And like, I literally just talked to DJ Brooks, and I don't want to like talk a bunch of shit. So I'm just gonna like, we'll save it for after the podcast. That way we don't look like douches if we do nothing, right?
Right. DJ does listen to this, so don't talk shit about him.
Oh man,
He's one of my few friends that actually listens to the podcast, or at least he says he does. I don't know if they'll still be listening by episode 69, but it's episode like 48 or something right now that's released.
No, I'm not talking shit. I love DJ, man. I just had a great conversation with him. He's a wonderful dude, man.
Yeah, he's dope.
I really, really like DJ Brooks. And as a comedian, as a dude, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. Fucking, like, our whole group of friends, it's like we're all so different, but like fucking just great friends somehow. And I don't know, it's dope.
It is cool. I can't wait.
DJ, like, I would never, like, if it wasn't for comedy, me and him never would have became friends. Like, I can't see another way that it plays out. Like, there's no way I would get into curling. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what else he's into. Sorry, DJ.
I think if we were both, like, sitting at a bar alone and he said something about how he was, like, a Ice Dogs commentator, I think that would, like, get me talking to him. But, man, I would never talk to you if it wasn't for – I mean, like – if I bumped into you somewhere, I would. But anyways, Kay.
The way we became friends, good friends, I didn't even do comedy. You were just wild. It was amazing. You're one of the few people I'll never forget, like, the exact, like, moment that, like, we became homies. I don't want to get into it on the podcast.
Before we get there, so I can sit back in the chair.
Okay.
So I go, like, I buy them a like nice new MacBook. I get all my equipment set up, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna need like a table instead of a desk. I got a nice high bar table. So Michelle gets a fucking text saying that the package is at the post office, and I'm like, sweet, fucking right, like I'll go get it. So I go get it like 2 days later or whatever. And she's with me, so she drives. I get in the post office, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get this table, right? $250 fucking table. I think I'm gonna get this big fucking box. And because it was like COVID and shit, I'm like standing 6 feet away. They got a big fucking thing, and I'm like plexiglass, and I'm like, this thing's not gonna fit through. She comes up and fucking throws a package, and it slides on the desk, and she's like, there you go. I'm like, that's it? I'm like, this isn't a table. This is inflatable. Like, what did I do here? So I didn't question it. It said my name on it. So I walked to the car, and Michelle's like, oh my God, it came.
Yo, that's amazing, dude. You guys are perfect for each other. That's so. Of course, she would do that. That's so great. I love it. That's the funniest shit.
Your girlfriend's
oh my God, dude, that is so funny, man. I love it.
Such a nice shirt too.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It actually doesn't look bad at all, and it's just subtle enough. Her face right there in her collar. That's so funny.
Dude, I've had people. Yeah, man, I've had people that don't notice it right away, and they're like, "Oh, nice." Is that whose face is that? And Michelle's just like 6 feet away, like.
That's so good, man.
Honestly, I love it. It makes
me
laugh so hard, dude.
She's eventually just all your clothes are gonna have her face on it, bro. Oh, you're cutting out.
But like, here's the thing, like, and you're cutting out. All right,
Oh,
we're
you're
back.
back, I think. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like, what the fuck was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh no, but like, especially you. Like, you and I are guys that kind of wear whatever the fuck we want. Like, I don't really care. I rock the like. I don't give a shit. All right, I don't.
Yeah, you're even more outlandish than me, and I've worn like a fucking onesie in public and shit.
Oh, I'm more outlandish than you.
I don't know. You've done some crazy ass shit. You wore a tutu. You fucking. I've never worn a tutu. You get more sexy with it than I can. I get. You know.
I've worn women's underwear 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I've rocked some crazy shit. Ripped up flip flops, socks.
Yeah.
With the ass.
We'll never hear what you wear because you're cutting out again.
Panthers
God damn.
super.
This is so ridiculous.
Are we good?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
what is up with your internet or whatever, bro? Is it my internet?
It's not my internet. It's your internet, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. Let's take a quick pause. I'm gonna go turn
quick
off
pause.
all the other computers and go for a smoke.
Yep.
All right, we're resumed recording. We're back. I think I fixed the problem. Yeah, my mom was watching my podcast, supporting me. I was like, "Mom, get off the internet. My internet's shitty here." Oh no.
Hello.
Sorry
Hello.
about that. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
So how's life, man? How are you?
It's fucking dying. Pneumonia, corona. Just kidding. It was bonk jokes. Good, man. You?
Good.
All right. Good talk.
Yeah. Fuck, bro. So what do you got in the works? Like, man, it's been a while since our first episode. You should have a YouTube channel where you're posting shit by
Shut
now.
up. It's all in the works right now, bro.
It's always in the works, but never gets done.
Fuck you.
Gotta harass you.
Whatever, bro. I just want to be consistent.
All right, I'll ask you some of the questions.
I want to be consistent like you, but with more viewers.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
I got 50
your move,
views.
asshole. No,
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I love you and you're hustling, but
Love you too, buddy.
yeah, no, I'm honestly, man, I got the microphones and shit now. I bought the MacBook. My buddy's girlfriend's gonna help me with a website, so I'm just gathering all my footage I have right now, and I want to do like a comedy acting part, a wedding part. So I'm getting all my buddies' wedding videos that I emceed, and then I wanted to do a kids part. So I'm gonna start filming like Mr. Rogers-esque me reading books and crazy voices for kids.
Man, you should post all this shit on YouTube. I think
I will. How much is YouTube paying you to fucking S or D? Like, bro, it's gonna go on YouTube.
YouTube isn't paying me anything yet, but if I get enough fucking watch time, if people will watch my videos all the way through, that's what I need. And I like other people that have podcasts because then it's easy for me to watch their videos. Like, I got a lot of YouTube friends where it's like they have really short videos, and then it's like I gotta click through every single one and comment, like, you know, all that stuff. Where it's like if you have like 1 hour podcast, I can just leave on and like.
But you're not even
just
watching
playing.
it.
No, but I'm listening, right? And it's like I'll be doing other stuff, and it's like I can go for a smoke and leave it on, and it still like counts and shit, you know.
That's like fucking Trojan horse, bro. That's like fucking badminton. Like, I don't know why it's like badminton, but like, what the fuck?
It's all a game. I'm all about beating the system, bro. It's like,
fuck the system. The system got you trapped in the system. You're worried about the system. If I get this many views, all I got to do is leave it on while I have a smoke, and it's fine.
I'm doing that for other people, right?
FYP means for your page. For your page. FYP, give me an FYP. Like, Jesus Christ. Put out a fucking
I love it.
ukulele EP, bro.
Yeah, dude, I really should. Fucking, man.
Yeah, you fucking should.
My one song that got the most views is because of you. Because you put it on my page, and you're like, "What's in your butthole?" And you're like, "Sam, is this you or something?" And then, oh yeah, it's some little girl that sings. And then I covered it, and it got over 2,000 views. It doesn't get any views anymore, but
and didn't her fucking dad comment on it?
Yeah, but I mean, who knows if that's actually her dad? But he said he was her dad. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
He doesn't have any videos or anything, so I don't think he would just lie about that. It's just, and his picture is just like some guy with a beard, so seems plausible. Yeah, he said it was his favorite out of all the ones he's seen.
That's what leads me to believe that it could be a father. And I've been watching a lot of detective movies, like the ones with the little mouse.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Just move on.
Wait, detective movies with mice?
Yeah, what's that shit? Little Rescuers or some shit?
I've never seen that. Sounds dope.
Ratatouille or whatever.
Oh, Ratatouille? Isn't he a chef? He's not a detective.
I don't know. I'm trying to like this conversation, and I was doing pretty well. A chef. I know a chef. Chef. Yeah, no, 100%. Food. What have you been eating lately, bro?
Gonna get him. I'm at the end of my rope here.
Oh my god. That wasn't even a rope. Was it?
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a wire or something.
Ollie, rope. Rope. That's Epor, but don't be confused.
Okay, you win. You win, buddy.
Footwear. Little dragon flipper flopper slippy slops.
Yeah, but
yeah, go on. No, continue.
Yeah, so with the podcast, I've been asking people these questions that I never got the chance to ask you because you were the first one.
All right.
So if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Fuck's sake. I think, I don't know. Every fucking superpower. Duh.
That's cheating, bro. Pick one specifically.
One. I wish I had the power to perfectly cook food at the snap of a finger. So like if I was getting attacked by like feral pigs, I could snap and it'd be like a ham and a platter of bacon.
Oh, you can just make food appear, not just like perfectly cook it. You just like make it appear.
Perfectly cook it too. That's why the women would love Toaster Man.
Yeah, I love it. Toaster Man.
Did I ever, honestly, bro? So like, like I was talking to DJ Brooks, I was saying like, I don't want to be the guy that's talking about shit and not producing. So like, I want to save it, but I'm going to start reading kids books for like my friends' little kids. And I asked David, shout out David Green. Check him out on TikTok.
He's got enough fans. Don't shout him out.
Why?
I'm just
kidding. If I shout him out, then he'll bring me along. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe. I give him some fucking Benjis. What were we talking about?
I don't know. I forget.
Same.
Sorry to cut you off. Oh yeah, you want to be the guy that produces shit and doesn't just talk about producing shit. And
I have a great story for you. That's what you reminded me of it. Thank you through the children's thing. So into the Tommy Toaster, the fucking Toaster Man or whatever it was. I was at the pizzeria like 2 years ago, and I'm like, I could write a kid's book. Maybe I'd because like I saw Jim Carrey write that one about the wave, and I'm like, fuck, I don't even need acid. I could just be like, Larry the lamp, you're not bright, Larry. Everyone thought Larry the lamp was dumb. So I had
I love that.
So I had a thought because we have these kids. I call them the Gumball Kids. Literally, we have one little gumball, takes a quarter, and these kids after school rush in for gumballs. I'm talking like 34, like that thing gets $200 like a month in quarters, bro. These little kids, because they just find quarters, or mom and dad give them quarters, and they fucking. crazy, man. Yeah. But so I had the idea. I'm like, what if like the kids are like detectives, and when they eat the gumballs, the pizzeria items turn into like almost sausage party type shit. So it'd be like, what the fuck were the names? The evil guy was like Sal, Ami, and Mortadella.
I love it.
The main evil guy was Pat Peroni. The main hot one was Belle. She was a pepper. Jalapenos obviously Spanish. I'm not 2020. I'm not trying to be, but it just makes sense. What the fuck were the other ones? Jalapeno. Oh, there was more. I don't remember.
I bet we could think of some now, but they'd probably be cheesy.
Like an olive. I don't know. But yeah, I just like the fucking Morty. Hey, Morty, Sal, go get these fucking guys. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, I just made a children making pizza ingredient mob movie while they're on acid. I'm like, the gumballs are acid. Yeah. These guys are fucking tripping out. I'm like, I can't write that.
Do they go to the bar and get sauced, bro?
No, they were like 11.
I'm talking about the pizza ingredients. I'm trying to make pizza puns here, and they're going over your head.
Shit!
Just like when you throw the pizza dough in the air, right over your head.
I wanted to start a rap group called the Font Hillsbury Doughboys, but never took off. Yeah. I also had a Christian friend who wanted to make a pizzeria. It was called Jesus Crust.
There's so many, man. You could be like...
They do deep dish, so the crust has risen. Yeah.
So you got those gangsters, and they're trying to get the dough, if you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, enough.
All right. So, yeah, next question, bro.
Why do you wear that shirt inside out? Is it because you're ashamed?
Because fuck you. Look at this. Look at this. Not inside out. No.
It is inside out. What do you mean? Oh, that's the outside. So the inside is where her face is. That's interesting.
No, this is a different shirt.
What? No, it's not.
What? Should I close it up? I'm being just a disaster today.
Huh. All right. Leave in the comments who I should have on as my next returning guest. You know Taylor's killing it. Taylor, Buck, where'd you go, buddy? I can't run this without you. I can't talk to myself.
My internet connection is unstable. Fuck you, you're unstable.
Everyone off the Wi-Fi now! Come on. Get off the goddamn Wi-Fi! Mother!
Yeah, so it's your internet, did you?
Mother!
Are you pretending to be me?
What?
You look like me now, but hotter.
I don't look like you. I look like I have glasses.
Those are my glasses, bro. They're the same glasses.
Hey. What's up, son?
Put them on. I want to see how similar they are.
Oh my god, dude. Did you get yours at Giant Tiger as well?
No, they're like real glasses.
Are you joking? These were $12. I'll give you these and you can just pop those lenses in if your glasses ever break.
They are kind of broken, actually.
Like me without you.
They're like super bent and shit. And all
Get bent?
fucked up. Yeah.
Wow. How did you see that?
See what?
That it was broken.
By looking at it.
How? Without your glasses, dude?
They're for distance, so I can see up close. I just can't see
I
far
know the
away.
distance. I find my way.
What's good on Netflix? You watching all this Netflix, you say. What should I watch?
I don't know, whatever you want, bro.
What's good though? I'm looking for recommendations, brah. What have you been watching?
That's like I gotta think about it. Because I watched the first season of Sons of Anarchy, and my buddy gave me all the DVDs, so I've been focusing my time on that.
Yeah, what do you think of that? I just rewatched the first season. I've already seen every episode a long time ago.
Talk to me then.
But I don't even remember. Like, it was sick watching the first season because I'm so, like, dumb and I forget shit. That I didn't even remember, like, most of the shit that even happened.
Yeah. But no, it's my first time. I like to watch shows like 6 years after the finale.
Right. But what do you think of Sons of Anarchy? You love it so
It's
far?
fucking gnarly, dude. I want a motorcycle and a fucking gun, like ASAP, and a neck tat. Like, fuck it, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what I think is smart about that show is like I never seen like a motorcycle show or anything, so it was smart to just go that route. But also, the show is blasted on their backs like most of the time. It's like they're just advertising themselves. It literally says Sons of Anarchy on like half the actors' backs, like most of the fucking time.
My
Yeah.
buddy who gave me the DVDs, he's a fucking huge fan. He's got like the rings that say Sons, wears them every day. Like,
Oh shit, eh?
he watched all the director commentary so much that he started telling me different shit, and I'm like, don't tell me yet, because I love that stuff, like the behind the scenes. But I was like, yo, stop telling me this shit. And yeah, he actually told me that later on in the show, there's Hell's Angels, I guess, that come in. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, me neither. I don't think. Damn.
But
So I
Hell's
guess I
Angels
haven't
come
seen
in,
every episode.
and they actually hired real Hell's Angels on the show.
Oh, really? That's sick.
Make it accurate, yeah.
I've never really seen like a biker movie either. It's weird that it's not like a genre of stuff because like there are so many bikers out there. Like I see bikers all the time.
Are you dumb? What's that fucking Nicolas Cage one?
Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider, bro, come on.
That's not like a fucking. That's a superhero movie.
Yeah, it's because motorcycles are dangerous, homie. That kid from Maze Runner 3 that everybody says I look like somehow.
Bro, some guy wiped out on a motorcycle like right outside my house and died. And the cop came to my door and he's like, told me what happened or whatever. He's like, got any footage or whatever? And I was like, holy fuck. It's like somebody just died or whatever. And he's like, yeah, always on a weekend too. Like he was just like so, and he's like, of course it's on a weekend. Always have to, like, he's just like pissed, like his weekend's ruined because like this guy died right outside of my house. I was like, what the fuck, dude? But I mean, I guess like after a while you get desensitized to that shit, right?
Yeah, I guess so. That'd be hard. But, so ridiculous.
Yeah, buddy.
On a weekend. Fuck
do you believe in ghosts, bro?
Wow, we're getting right into it today. We're gonna it's epiphany time with Sav and Taylor. I don't not believe in them because I've watched that scary shit on the History Channel where people are chilling in like dungeons and shit and like shit. I know half of it's probably fake, but like I don't know. I used to be somewhat of a spiritual-ish guy. Not like spiritual, but like we did like fucking Tai Chi in college, and I don't know, you just open your mind up to accept whatever, man, whatever you want to accept, right? And like, I don't know, that kind of like outlook on everything is pretty cool. It's all like, you know, mind, body, and whole or whatever.
Mind, body, and whole.
Yeah, and it was cool, but like, I don't know, I don't buy too much into it, but I think like, you know, there's definitely some spiritual shit that goes on. There's some creepy, like I've heard enough stories and like, you know, I think it's, you know, it could be true.
Word, bro.
You know, I'll just pray to the good Lord Jesus. I ain't gonna get cursed by now.
What about aliens? What are your thoughts on that?
You're telling me space, it never fucking stops. It never fucking stops. And we're the only little creatures on a rock. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Right, but have they visited us or anything?
Probably.
You think so? Why?
I would assume so. I don't know. What if it's just a different reptile that fucking...
Yeah, but they're like the universe is so big, it's so hard to travel in between like planets even.
So how the fuck can we count it out? Like, you know, just because we can get from fucking Niagara to Toronto doesn't mean we've seen all of Canada. And what if Canada doesn't end? Like the fucking universe. Aw. You're telling me there's an anthill in Niagara and there's not going to be a different type of ant in this anthill in fucking Toronto or Winnipeg? Come on. Fucking smarter than that.
I guess that's a good way of putting it.
If there's elephants in Asia and fucking Africa and they're on different rocks, what's the difference between the distance between the rocks other than thousands and thousands and thousands of millions of light years? But whatever. Like, fuck you. Look at all the animals we have, bro. Like, come on.
Come on. What do you think aliens would look like? Are they like insects or what?
Like, I watch a lot of nature shit, obviously, clearly. And when they do those deep, you ever seen those deep dive ocean, like, hey, we've never found this before. Oh, this is interesting and gross. And you're like,
I love it.
Like, you know, but like, there's undiscovered shit. They're still discovering new species of this and new species of that. And they're like, I'm pretty sure the Tasmanian devil or some weird animal like that has been spotted for the first time in like 75 years or some shit. Like, Bigfoot, he's just a Canadian monkey.
He's Canadian, you think?
I don't know. He's in like
everyone knows he lives in Saskatchewan. David Green would say.
But
he'd be pissed if I stole his joke, but he doesn't listen to these, so it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's so many species, bro.
Yeah, man, it's a crazy world. I love those nature shows too. You ever see like the Birds of Paradise?
Be still my beating heart, you sweet child, bro. Oh my god, I love Birds of Paradise. I love them.
So crazy and weird, man.
I went to the Bird Kingdom like not even a month later. I'm like, we gotta go. We're going to Bird Kingdom.
How was Bird Kingdom?
Yeah, it's all right.
Nothing like actually seeing the Birds of Paradise, eh?
Well, they're like super cool and shit, but like, I don't know. Birds were meant to fly, Mr. Sebastian. Birds were meant to fly. You know, like, I don't know. We took my buddies like fucking 6-month-old, 7-month-old. So like, I don't know. He was looking at them and like intrigued by them. He'll never remember it. Fuck, neither will I.
Well, yeah, you do. You're talking about it right now.
Super cool though. Like, super dope. So, and they like, I don't know. They fly around your head to an extent. But like, I don't know. They're fucking gnarly though. They're big.
Did you get pooped on?
I did, bro. I had my long hair hanging out the back of my hat.
Oh, fuck.
And I had my hood up the whole time because I'm like, if I get shit in my hair. And then we go into that little place where you can feed the stupid ass little blue, white, whatever the fuck budgies there. I have a picture somewhere, I think. But I don't know, Michelle has it. Anyways, so we go in and like fucking put some fucking bird food in your hand and come over and they take the picture and you can go buy it when you cash out, right? So it's supposed to be all the birds on your hand and you're like smiling and shit. So they're jumping all over my head. And Michelle's like, take your hood off. I'm like, I'm not going to take off my hood. Like, take your hood off for the picture. Take my hood off. Sitting there smiling all nice, trying to be the fucking, you know, grade A cut fucking boyfriend. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh. She's like, oh, babe, it's in your hair. And I was like, grab it. I'm going to shit on it. So she grabbed it and I got shit on. I was pretty pissed.
That's hilarious. Good story, man.
Thanks.
It sucked that it happens, but it made for a good story where you got pooped on.
Yeah. Not the first time, won't be the last.
Do you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast at all?
A little bit. I've been focusing my time on Spittin' Chicklets right now.
What's that?
It's a hockey podcast.
I don't watch sports.
No, I know. It's just super cool because, I don't know, these guys are former players. So the players kind of open up in a different way and talk in a different way than they would.
To me or something, yeah.
To the other media, right? Because they don't trust them as much as they trust other players, so they open up and tell crazy fucking stories too, because they know all the same guys.
Damn, that's dope. But yeah, so you did like a podcast that I bring up on pretty much every one of my podcasts with Elon Musk. Did you watch that one?
No. Elon, like, I'm scared to. But that's too much brain power for me to hold on to in like a single conversation, bro. Like,
so we call it a segue. You can get a brain implant to give you more brain power. so then you can listen to the Elon Musk podcast where he talks about getting this brain implant.
He's fucking crazy, man.
Would you
But
get
he's
one,
like,
bro?
a brain implant?
Yeah.
I don't know. Got to see what kind of condition my brain's in. But
Right.
fuck.
But it fixes all that shit. It sounds like fucking fire shit in the right places.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
see,
super
that's
genius.
the issue with it is someone's gonna have control of it. I know it. I'm gonna be like a sleeper spy, Russian fucking sleeper spy for Vladimir wants me to do his work. I don't know why that was so Arnold.
And with you, everybody would not suspect it because you're always goofing around with your accents anyway. So if your voice changes, they'll be like, "Oh, there goes Taylor again." Just pretending he's Russian all the time now.
I sent Ali Moore the picture of me and DJ. What did she say? She's like, my sister. I miss your antics. My sister and I do our best Taylor Grant voices to each other every day. I'm like, you're lying. She's like, I do not. We did the very specific you-themed British accent while we swam yesterday. Like,
Have your own version of the British accent?
I guess so.
Let's hear it.
Which one?
Let's hear your David Green impression.
No.
Okay, let's hear your Mark Andrews impression.
No.
Yeah.
I do characters, bro. I don't do impressions of people.
Okay,
well, but like I'm not gonna do impressions of people that I know.
Right.
I'm not,
It's fun. If I could do impressions, I wish I was good at that kind of shit. I'd try, but I'm so bad.
Yeah, but I'm not really I'm not I mean I can do some impressions. I wouldn't say I'm an impressions guy.
Do an impression of me. Let's see it.
I gotta hear you laugh. Fuck, how do you do it? Yo, you gotta laugh for me. Like
I just did.
That one night at the bar, I got your laugh down so good, and I was just so stoked. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know. I'll pull out a you impression at some point in this podcast.
All right, dope. At some point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be at 500 subscribers soon, bro.
500.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you, fucking big dick over here, bud.
Yeah, buddy.
Good though. Good. 500 people just let your shit play in the background too. How do you feel?
That's amazing. That's exactly what I want.
Does that feel wholesome to you though?
Yes.
What the fuck videos?
Yeah, man. I just want to get to the point where I am monetized because then I feel like then I'm on fair playing ground with everybody else, you know? Right now it's like YouTube doesn't want me to succeed because I'm not monetized yet. So it's like you got to get monetized and then you can actually like use the tags and all that shit to your advantage and like have you show up in the search bar when they search certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you'd be like in the recommended and when it auto plays to your video. You hate when I talk about this shit, eh?
I don't hate it. I just don't know a lot about it. And like, I don't know. I just think you're too wrapped up in the fucking X's and O's, bro. I think you need to just keep posting, man. You are, but like, just.
Yeah, every day, man. Every fucking day.
No, man. I see it. It's fucking wild. It's awesome. Like, I'm stoked for you. I'm sorry I don't watch every time. I'm going to, but like.
It's okay. No, just pick the ones that you like. It's like,
Yeah, but I have so many friends that have already done it. I'm like, fuck. Whatever, man. Anyways, that's on me, but I don't know. I don't remember what you're saying, so go ahead.
Yeah, we're just talking, bro. We just let the conversation flow into new spots like a fucking river.
Having all fucking 19 recordness.
Goodness. If you had your own podcast, what would it be about, bro?
See, I've been thinking about this for a long time. My issue is like, fuck, I don't know. I don't think I could do it by myself. I need like a prompting guy. It's like, I'll just go off the rails, but I don't know. It would have to be something with voices. Like, it would either have to be, I think, like, you ever seen how Chris D'Elia reacts to shit?
No. unfortunately. I do like Chris D'Elia though.
Well, he's got like his Instagram shit. He'll post like whatever 5-minute videos where he's making fun of shit on the internet.
It
That's
doesn't
like-
even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, like,
That's Chris D'Elia, right?
yeah. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, it's his drunk white
Who
girl
knows,
impression.
man? I don't know, bro.
You
I
don't
just don't know. I just want a motorcycle and a handgun.
know. Back to Sons of Anarchy.
Boom.
Yeah. Let's start our own motorcycle club, dude.
Hell no. And Welland? Hell no, bro. I'm not gonna talk about that shit.
Why? Is there already one? I'm very oblivious to everything that goes on.
There used to be one in Welland. I'm probably gonna get shot up for saying this. I don't want to talk about this.
It's
anymore.
okay. Nobody watches the podcast, but yeah, we don't have to talk about
On
it.
the off chance, no.
Okay.
I refuse my right to this. Plead the fifth.
It seems weird that like to drive around in motorcycles to be a gang, because me in a car I could like take out like 10 people. Like I could take out a whole gang of you know what I mean, just driving through them. It seems like a very vulnerable position to be in, a gangster.
But like they do a lot of like trading, and like they control a lot of shit. They control a lot of underground and bars and shit like that, right? So they don't really have to worry about people hitting them. And plus, if it's obviously another biker club. Everyone has their own spot, their own space, and for the most part, there's only like fucking, I don't even know. But
All right, we'll stop talking about that shit.
Yeah,
Since
like,
Anarchy got us. Yeah, man. Fucking. What else you watch on Netflix that's good?
Honestly, I'm gonna go on the app right now and fucking tell you.
You watch Outer Banks at all?
No, that's that show that Devin interviewed everybody on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only reason I watch it, to be honest.
Man, that kid's a fucking.
He's killing it.
prodigy.
Yeah, man. It's weird, like knowing so many people that are like trying to do shit on YouTube or like media or whatever in our region, right? Do you think it's like that everywhere?
Bro. What else are we supposed to do? Especially the people that like make money and rely on shows. You know, I just go to work and fuck around and come back and do shit. But the people that rely on shows every day, like, what the fuck? David Green's got a kid coming. I assume he doesn't just run around everywhere and do all this shit for nothing and like.
Right, he was getting paid before all this, and I think he still is getting paid to do like Zoom shows and stuff. I don't know though.
But you know, like I
yeah,
thought
he
about
is doing shit. Yeah,
it's just, and honestly, man, this is like, it's gonna be the way of the future. It's just so easy, man. Instead of like, how the fuck do we get to Kitchener? We have to call, like, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be the same, but I think there's gonna be more of it.
More Zoom shit.
100%. It's just simplicity, man. Like,
Yeah, I hate those shows though, man. A lot of comedians do, right? It's like it's just weird.
it should be more of a like this.
Dude, you were hilarious in that Zoom show though, with your whole like freezing thing. It was so well done. Like I was like, wait, did he actually freeze? And it's like hilarious that you brought like Zoom jokes for the Zoom show, you know? If
Man,
you didn't just do your fucking regular set like some other comedians would do.
No, I was just fucking, I had nothing prepared, man. Nothing prepared. And I haven't written in a long time because like, whatever. I have no fucking discipline and motivation. But I've been doing other things, which is good. But, so I was like, what the fuck do I do? And like, I tried to do a set, the first Zoom show I did, and it was like, I can hear this older couple talking. I can hear fucking buddy's dog barking. And I mentioned it. But, like, it's just kind of like, you know, even if you're like, can you grab me another drink? Like, you hear that shit, and it's hard not getting the live thing. So I was just, like, kind of like, I'm just going to try and podcast it almost. Like, just inform people about shit or, like, as if I was just FaceTiming someone, right? Instead of, like, treating it as a comedy show. Yeah, it's a comedy show, but it's not in the arena of comedy.
Right.
Live, we're not on stage. It's not the same arena, like, you know. Outdoor fucking ice hockey is different than, like, you know, road hockey.
Yeah, for sure.
Still fucking hockey, but like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'm so sick of like not being able to do shit, not be able to do comedy. I mean, I am saving money, I think, though. Are you saving money because of all this?
Oh, buddy. And I was working so fucking hard for so long. Now I've been out for 2 weeks, but yeah, me and the wife are fucking saving up pretty good.
The wife, she'd love to hear that.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
probably. But yeah, man. I don't know. I think this has been good for me. I haven't had a drink in fucking since February.
Oh damn, son! I've been drinking every day like crazy.
Good for you. I wish. I got Mary Jane though, and like I've just been trying to hustle, honestly, or not hustle, but like I've been trying to get out of the like sit here and just do fuck all slump. So we'll see. We'll see. I would love to get back on stage though. Like Zoom shows are cool because like, you know, my friends that aren't able to come to comedy shows because they have kids or they work early or whatever can sit in bed and watch it.
Right, that's a good point actually.
Like that's super convenient in that way, right? Like you can have 70 people watch and they can all be, you know, my aunt from Kitchener can watch while my brother that's in the same room as me can watch, you know. It's convenient that way, and it's convenient for comedians too, because like the first girl that went, she was working at Global or whatever on her fucking lunch break, like just out of her day was able to take that time to be like, hey guys, I'm on the show, like what's up, I can joke around for a little bit and go back to work. Like it's convenient, you don't have to take a day off work, you know.
Yeah, it's a good point actually.
So there's benefits to both. There's more benefits to live comedy for us, obviously, but I don't know. I'm trying to treat it like a podcast or like a FaceTime call rather than do a set, because you're not going to get people lag. People are fucking scrolling or some shit. People are, like I said, they're talking to each other. They're eating, the dog's barking. Whatever. This is what it is for now anyway. But I would love to get back on stage. Love to.
My favorite thing you would do on stage is the stool thing.
You fucking love it, eh?
Yeah. This guy would ride like a fucking stool like crazy.
So
fucking spin around. It looks like he's gonna fall off, but he's not. It's like flips the stool upside down, right?
So my buddy and I in electrical class in like grade 10, one of my best friends, dude, we used to sit there, and one day we had nothing to do in class. It was a Friday. I'm pretty sure the teacher bought us pizza. It was just like a screw around day. And we had like a bunch of extra wire from doing all the like assignments and stuff. So what we would do is, as a reward, we'd strip copper all year. And then at the end of the year, we'd use the copper money to pay for a pizza party. Super cool. Actually, this was like the first time I ever went high to school. I'll tell you about that after. But yeah, my buddy, we were fucking around. Me and him were throwing shit at each other. A guy got locked in the storage thing for all the tools. And our teacher came back and he's like, "Where's Chris?" My one buddy's like, "Hey, Mr. Demers, can you put the screwdriver away?" And he's like, "Why can't you? You're right there." This guy's at like the chalkboard. The board is like at the back, or where this guy's locked in is at the back of the door, like fucking classroom. So he's sitting in his chair. He's like, "Why can't you do it?" My buddy's like, "Can you just please put the screwdriver away?" He's like, "You're so lazy." He's like, "You have the key." So he gets up and we all start losing it. Puts the key in the lock, turns to him. He's like, "What's in here?" Pops the lock, opens it up. And my buddy is like punched in, like, "Hey," with all the tools. Get out of the cupboard. So we were fucking around, and he took the stool and he flipped it upside down, and he sat and he held two of the legs, and he had two of the legs going up his back, and he started to like see if he could rotate, and he started to get a little faster and a little faster and a little faster. So I did it, flipped it over, and then we started racing, as you do when you're a competitive 16-year-old.
Yeah.
I can zip around on the top of the
I
stool.
know, it was amazing, bro. I saw you do it live, like in front of tons of people.
And I was like, It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I was like literally going like this, like, dude, he's gonna fall and hurt himself, but you never did.
Were you at the show when I fell doing Attenborough?
I don't
You
think
weren't
so.
at
Maybe.
that show?
I don't know what happened. Tell me.
I have a video I'm gonna post soon, but I'm up on the stool, and like in the bit, I usually like, you know, and there's monkeys in the tree, and sometimes I'll get on the stool and I'll do the monkey shit.
Mhm.
And this day I had like new like skinny jeans on, new shoes, and I got up, dude, and like on the stool I went like this, and fucking it popped this way. And I caught myself before I fucking ate the stage, and
Oh my God.
you could hear people in the video like.
I think I might have actually been there for that. I think I remember something like that happening.
Then I stopped, and I'm like, that's why I don't. Yo, you can hear you in the video. I'm like, that's why I don't do monkey impressions anymore, right? And then
And then I laugh.
I'm like, let's try this out, and someone yelled "champ," and I said, "What did you say, chimp?" And we fucking lost. I wonder if I can find that video. Fuck. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, buddy.
I must do, dude. Like, Michelle was front right, and you know, like, not the very front, but right behind that front row at Showtime. She like almost baseball dove to catch my face, dude. But she's like, I was like. Yeah, man, my mom thought, she's like, I thought your teeth were gone. And I was just like, played it off. But afterwards, like during the initial thing, I'm like, oh my God. So I played it off super good. And I used that energy to get through. And then afterwards, once that fucking adrenaline died off, I was shaking, bro. I'm like, like I saw it. It was like, I gotta find this video. Yo, it's crazy. Like, it doesn't look that bad, but like, I can understand live.
Mm-hmm. Man, that reminded me of like the one time I passed out. I was at a friend's house, and I smoked a bunch of weed and ate like a shitload of candy. And then I was like walking. I was like, I gotta go or whatever. And I'm like walking to the front door, and I fucking just like randomly just like passed out, and he had to like catch my face, like he said, so that my face like teeth did like smash against the table or whatever.
The guy, no, yeah. Coincidentally, the guy that got locked in the cupboard. I'm not gonna drop his name, but everybody, a couple of my buddies will know. He's had a couple seizures, only like 3, I think, over the span of his life so far, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's got whatever, this issue with his brain or whatever. I don't know what it is. Perfectly fine, but like the blood in his brain or something is just off, right? So the first time he had one, he was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and knocked out on the kitchen floor. The second time he was coming out of the pool, and his sister got him out of the pool. And then the third time they were in sex ed class, all learning about like penises and the JJs. And he fucking started going, and he fell onto another guy's lap and started like seizing, and everyone thought he was like jokingly giving him head. No, right? Because he's like,
yeah.
Everyone's like, ah, oh fuck, and then everybody like sprang into action and like, yeah. But it was just like that initial like, ah.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Good times.
Good times.
Where's the fucking one? Yeah, what else you been saying though?
Nothing, man. Yeah, it's weird. Just same shit every day, just talking to different people. It's interesting. Like sometimes like I don't even ask really any questions, and like the person will just talk, which I love because it's like then the time flies and I just don't have to do anything. I can just sit there and listen and be like, okay, and
Okay,
learning some
good.
shit.
So I'm like,
you
am
know?
I talking too much? Is this too much?
No, it's not enough, bro. Really, I'm talking too much. Do some impressions.
Hold on, let me try and find this video of me almost eating shit.
And
Keep
then
talking.
Okay.
I just I want to show you. It's fucking hilarious.
It's okay.
No, why are all these videos you?
They're all me?
I love you, but like, fuck off.
I love you, buddy. Why do you have a bunch of videos of me?
Because I filmed your sets.
Oh, thanks.
Because I'm a good friend.
Yo, can you send them to me? Because I actually don't have a. If you have any of like the poo finger, especially, because like I don't have any good or any videos of that at all. I don't think.
I don't know. Let me find this other one. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know where it is. Anyways, what else is new?
I hope there's still people watching. It's funny, in the first one when I said that and I was like, comment cheeseburgers if you're still watching. A bunch of people actually did comment cheeseburgers. Let's try again. If you're still watching now, comment cheeseburgers again.
I'm hopeful.
Cheeseburgers! I hope I get at least one cheeseburgers comment.
F word.
F word. So what's new with you, man?
Just chilling, bro.
What's your favorite kind of pizza to eat?
We got this nice pizza. It's a white-based pizza. Oh, I like to put hot peppers, green peppers, chicken, onion, green pepper. What else? Fucking yeah, it's delicious. Oh my god, I want one so bad. I might order one.
It's a trip that I can just see like the bottom half of your face.
I'm trying not to like be on my phone and shit, but like this video made me laugh so hard.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
All right, I'm over it.
It's okay. Yeah.
Hold on. Go on. Continue with what you were saying.
I don't have anything to say, bro. I was more relying on you saying stuff.
All right, sorry. I'll send you that video later. What's up? What impressions you want?
Sad.
What do you want?
Yeah, two stoner bros arguing this time instead of two old ladies. Do you have two different stoner bro voices you can do? Or do you just have the one?
You think I'm a one or two kind of pitch pony here? Buddy, I got the curveball. Change up what you want. You want like an old stoner? Man, back in my day, a nickel bag was a nickel.
That's just an old man voice, but with weed lyrics.
It's just good to Tommy Chong. You know, man, it was a good time. The 60s, man, it was fucking wild.
There you go.
Grandpa, like, you're fucking frazzled, dude. You're freaking frazzled, bro. Dude, Frankie, bro, like, I know you're 78, but you're fucker, dude. Like, what? Don't you talk to me like that, boy. I will smack you.
All right. Oh, jeez, man. Can you do an impression of Rick from Rick and Morty?
I don't watch it.
Oh, damn.
You do this every fucking time.
I forget, man. I have a bad memory.
Every time.
Did I do it last podcast? Did I ask if you do Rick?
Fucking Finding Sab over here. The third installment to the Nemo collection.
Nemo.
Yeah, dum. Yeah. Cool.
Cool, buddy.
When are we gonna like not social distance and make out and shit?
Whenever you want, man. Come over. Let's have fire.
All right.
We can social distance and have a fire even, and drink some beers. Get Michelle to drive. Then you can get drunk.
Word on the street is she doesn't like you anymore.
What? Why?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
I don't know. I couldn't think of something quick enough. I'm off my game today. All right.
Yeah.
Been doing a lot of work. And a lot of 420.
You've been making too many pizzas, man. What's your favorite type of pizza to make? Is it different than? Is it just the easiest pizza?
Cheese pizza.
Yeah, cheese pizza. Does anyone ever get no cheese? They're like, we'll take a cheese and pepperoni pizza, but no cheese.
People get dumb shit.
Just some sauce.
Can I get a third no cheese with pepperoni, sweet pepper, mushroom, one half with pepperoni, mushroom, green olive, and the other quarter, can I get it fucking decorated? And you're like, bro, get like 2 pizzas. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Or like the people that are like, I have a gluten allergy. I'd like a gluten-free double pepperoni. I'm like, you know there's gluten in pepperoni, right? And they're like, what? Like, yeah, stop faking it, Barbara. Like,
Wait, what? There's gluten in pepperoni? I didn't know that.
because of the spices. The
Oh,
spices in it are processed with flour.
interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so be aware, all you gluten fucks.
Yeah.
No, like I tell people on the phone too, and I'll even ask, like, if people get gluten free, I'm like, do you want cheese? They're like, well, yeah, obviously I want cheese. I'm like, well, are they vegan? Oh shit.
Excuse me.
You know, people order pizza stupid, man. Like, I don't know. I want to do, yeah, I don't know. Just do a big fucking 1,000-story book from everybody that's worked in customer service. On
Giant bug.
shit conversations. You're pretty funny.
Do you read, bro? You read books?
You know what? I've started reading, actually, and it's a cool book. It's called Do the Work by Stephen Pressfield. And I started reading it because it's just like little kind of blurbs on like motivation and what does it say? I don't know. It's just like one of those like, this will help you get over resistance and, you know, all that type of shit. First fucking thing is like, on the field of the self stand a knight and a dragon. You are the knight. Resistance is the dragon. It's pretty fucking cool, to be honest.
That's dope.
This book is designed to coach you through a project, a book, a ballet, a new business venture, from conception to finished product, seeing it from the point of view of resistance. We'll hit every point along the way. Fear, self-sabotage, procrastination, self-doubt, blah, blah, blah. So, like, you just pick it up and I don't read. No.
You don't read?
No,
yeah, me neither. But, I mean, I don't think I've read, like, a book since, like, fucking high school, man.
I didn't even read the books in high school.
Damn.
Yeah.
I used to read comic books a lot, man. I fucking love comic books.
Doesn't fucking count.
It counts.
That's flip yourself movie with subtitles.
Yeah, but you're still reading.
Are you? I'm pretty sure without subtitles, I could probably tell you what happens in the comic book without the fucking words. And you know what that makes that? A picture book. But
not always. Sometimes you need the words.
Fair.
But I get your point.
I don't get yours, so let's just move past it and agree to disagree, because like I'm really not about it anymore. All right? Like, jeez. Sorry, all my neighbors' kids are outside, so I don't want to get loud. Like on the last Zoom call, my dad comes over and he's like, hey, like, are you gonna swear? And I'm like, honestly, bro, I have no idea where this is going, so most likely. He's like, so the girls next door wouldn't be able to watch it, right? They're like, I don't know, 13 to 12 or 14, 13, whatever. And I'm like, to be safe, I'd say no. I'm gonna try and play it cool, but you know me, off the rails. So he's like, all right, we'll let him know. I'm like, yeah, sorry. He's like, no, I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, yeah. So I don't know if you remember, but in the middle of it. So when I started watching for the first 2 comedians, there was a guy mowing his lawn. And I was like, this fucking guy needs to stop mowing his lawn. He happened to stop mowing his lawn right before I went on. But I just thought of that guy if he started his lawn, and I paused for a second, and I'm like, would I get up? Like I was doing something. And I was, would I get up or whatever? And then I put the camera down and I got up and I just went, shut that fucking dog up. And the whole neighborhood, like, dude, it went quiet. My voice, like, what the fuck? Like, lawnmower stopped, music stopped, like, people stopped talking, dude, in the neighborhood.
Damn, son.
Like, sorry, I told you the girls couldn't come out.
Did you notice anything different about my background?
I don't know. There's art on it.
Okay, watch.
Your background. Yo, what? How the fuck did you do that?
How crazy is that, bro?
Room. That's like, is that a green screen? That's not your fucking room.
This is my room, bro, except for this is like a different color, right? So it's like it thinks that this is a green screen.
Bullshit. No, turn
Watch.
your shit. I don't believe you.
Okay, watch.
I don't believe you.
I'll turn the background off. So this is with none. That's what it normally looks like, right? That's how I had it most of the podcast. So for some reason, when the light is perfect, I could choose, and then I switched it to this, and you didn't even notice.
What?
Yeah, how trippy is that, bro?
You're like actually in your room. Oh, I can see it now. Your camera zoomed out, and I can see that like that's clear. How? Is that like green screen color?
I guess. No. Maybe it's like close enough that it works. Because normally, if you choose like your background, it does like your whole background, right? You can see it kind of glitching out in in the water there too, right? Like, look, see, it's kind of like glitching out.
Yo, take it off the wall and hold it like behind your back and see if it like halos around you.
Well, no, it's like here. I don't want to take it off the wall, but I'll move the camera. Look.
Oh my god! Yo, what?
Yeah, it's a trip, eh?
It's on the earth, bro. I don't even know what to say to you.
Here, I want to see like what other ones I can put there to see what it looks like.
Dude, my fucking mind is blown. That's like the bridge where we first met. I remember it as if it was yesterday. The song by Sam Roberts was on Bridge to Nowhere and you're getting there fast.
That's fire though, eh?
That's, dude, that, ugh. I probably wouldn't have noticed that all show, to be honest. There's like a big hint. I wouldn't have known.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Bah.
Oh yeah, the space one is my favorite, I think.
It's fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy, bruv.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, okay. Can you release that, please? Because I've told a ton of people, like, you just.
We have to film it. We have to film it before I can release it. What do you mean?
Film it then.
Hey, help me.
All right.
Let's do it, buddy.
Friday night.
All right.
All right.
You coming over?
Probably.
What time?
Friday night. Do you listen at all?
I said what time? You said Friday night.
That's a time. I don't know.
Okay.
You gotta I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Let's stop talking about it though, because I want to keep it low key. Man, we gotta film more shit. I love our short movie. We could do some other funny shit like that.
Yeah, but the world has been shut down. I don't want you to think that I just we broke up. Like that's not the question. Why?
Yo, you want a high five through the? Yeah, that's lame. All right, moving on. What's your favorite movie of all time, bro?
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Why?
Jim Carrey, hands down. I still know it off by heart.
You know the whole movie?
I got kicked out of not last Christmas, the last two Christmases I got kicked out of. Because my little sister was mad I wouldn't stop talking. And then when I started mouthing the word, she thought it was weird and creepy, and I ruined her Christmas day, so.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. Yeah, so what's the first line in the movie?
On the tip of a snowflake, like the one on your sleeve. There's a place, something you must see to believe. I don't know. It's
You don't know the words. You're full of shit to the Grinch.
I know the Grinch lines.
Okay. What's the first line the Grinch says?
He roars.
Oh, really? Damn.
Don Max.
What's Jim Carrey's worst movie?
I don't know. I haven't seen like any of the new shit, like Mr. Poppers, whatever, Penguins. I haven't seen that. I don't know. I just have a bias towards them because I love them. Like 23 was gnarly. I loved it. Lemony Snicket was dope. Obviously, you can't even question the Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Cable Guy. Like that's not even on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Myself, and Irene is like a sleeper movie where like I'm like, damn, it is pretty good when I watch it.
I don't think I've seen that one. Maybe a long time ago.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Do you hear that noise? That is that you? Or are you making that?
No. Oh, maybe that.
Yeah, the scratching.
Oh, that's my like finger on the side of the computer. Guess I know where the microphone is.
Are you just scratching it?
I'm an antsy dude. What the fuck? You think I can sit still? I've been shaking my leg for fucking 4 hours.
Damn, dude, that's like, oh, it's like scratching inside of my head. I was like, oh, what is going on right now? It's gonna drive me crazy. It's like we gotta cut this short.
Well, now you know.
Are you doing it again?
No. I have a fan
Okay,
on.
it's something else then. It's a fan or something.
Wow, there goes the first fucking 2 hours. We gotta do it again. Fuck, we gonna talk about 4 more hours. Stupid.
No, it's good. We can leave it.
What's up?
What's up, dude? What's your least favorite impression to do?
Like I said, I don't do impressions really.
Or like voice. Like what's a voice that's like the hardest on your throat or like
I don't know.
or just one that you don't like doing. But maybe that people ask you to do.
I don't know. I have fun with everything. I try to.
Okay.
But like,
who do you think's the worst comedian in the world, famous wise?
Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get shit on, so I better pick a guy.
No, Amy Schumer steals jokes. She's whack. Yeah, you can pick a guy too.
I have one in my head, but I don't remember the name. He's on Netflix. I don't remember his name. Fuck.
Damn. Oh well.
What do you think?
Who do I think the worst is?
Yeah.
I agree with you, Amy Schumer. For guys,
And fucking what's his face? Mencia.
Well, yeah, Carlos Mencia, yeah. So we're just picking people that steal jokes and that.
Yeah, but that's pretty shit. Like that's
Yeah.
a shit thing to do.
That is a really shit thing to do. That's why I hate Dane Cook too.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people like him, but it's like I've watched just like YouTube videos, like fucking montages of them playing like the original joke and then Dane Cook doing the joke and like the dates showing and like different comedians and stuff.
Oh, really?
And even like Louis C.K. even like called him out for stealing jokes and like had it. Dane Cook was on Louis' show and they even did like a little skit about it. And like Dane pretty much said that like he didn't intentionally steal the joke, but like it is the same joke essentially, right?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I also try not to think like that. You know, everybody's kind of different. And I mean, if they're famous, who the fuck am I to say? Right? Like these guys are professionals. Whether I enjoy their comedy or not is probably more of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Shitty comics are ultimately shitty people. Like, but in terms of like a performer, there's people that are
There's
like
lots of shitty comics that are great people. You know, they're
but they're not making fucking tons of money. They don't have a Netflix special. They're not famous by what you're asking. Like, you know what I mean? You're asking kind of like celebrity, like up there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, I can't judge based like, you know what I mean? Like, I've made off comedy what they've made in like a fucking 30 minutes. So, and like I said, it's more about like taste as opposed to like shitty comics. Unless like you shouldn't even be on stage. But the profession itself will weed you out of that. if you're not, I don't know.
Weird. So you went to school for like impressions and shit.
Yo, actually, speaking of which, I don't know if you want these, bro, or like just take them to check out, but this is 79 minutes, New York. It's exercises.
Okay, sick. You sent me like a picture, and I was like, "Why are you sending me a picture of these? You're just gonna give me those? That'd be dope."
Yeah, why the fuck wouldn't I? I don't need them. I tutored the class, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get to
Yeah,
that,
that'd
though.
be sick. Yeah, because exercises and like shit you can do. Because like the only accent I really feel like can do is the British one. Excuse me, and everyone can do a British accent pretty easily.
But I have standard British and Cockney, and the proper way to do them, like the proper
British
way.
is easy, I feel like.
No, but like the way different places say different things. It's like a certain I think it's Bronx, New York. So it's like there's a certain way they say things over. It's crazy, man. Like the shit I learned in there, like obviously I can do it very naturally, but like to learn how I can do it and tweak it like phonetically and actually be on, this guy's a dialectician and he played the nerd in Sailor Moon, my teacher.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's been
I never
around.
watched Sailor Moon, really. Maybe like a couple episodes, but
Well, you know what it is.
I don't know who the nerd is, but I know what Sailor Moon is, yeah.
Still cool though. Like I know him.
Yeah, no, that's dope, dude. That's fire.
Like,
Fucking
but like, yeah, so
what does the nerd sound like? Sorry for interrupting.
Well, he's just like nasally, bro. He's just like, yeah, what are you doing? I'll help you or whatever. Right?
Yeah, I love that.
Classic 90s like geek, right?
I can't even do that.
But
what's
like,
the trick to doing that?
Okay, so there's like different parts. It sounds weird. There's different parts you can talk from. Like Lois is obviously like very nasal. So you want to like feel it vibrate here. Like I'm talking from here. You should feel it from here.
I don't know. That sounds so weird. I don't know where to talk from. I just talk from the same spot. I can't talk from here. How the fuck do you talk from here? Hello.
Start humming. Start humming. And then, no, shut up. Start humming. And then you can feel it. And then clench whatever muscles you need to move to feel it up here.
That's too hard. I gotta practice this on my own time or something.
Yeah, but I don't know. I love it, man. It's so much fun.
Yeah, dude. That's like, that's so cool. What about the other direction? How do you do that? Like, give us another example of another.
So say you're playing. So say they give you like an alien, like a blob, or like a fatter character, like a bigger character, right? Big people have big diaphragms, big instruments, right? That's how you think of it. Like my instruments here. My size determines how I talk, right? Like some people just have naturally lower voices, some people have naturally higher voices, but we can all do the same shit if we practice it. But like for the most part, and then you want to talk from like here. Like you want to get like open almost. I get into it with my body and it helps a lot. But like,
okay, let's hear an impression of a big person then.
And then I like kind of jowls too, because I could go like, "Hey man, how are you? What's going on?" And then if I turn it into like an alien, I can be like, "Hey man, what is your how are you doing?" Like
right.
Sing from the same place. Or like you could always do the really fat guy, where you're not really moving because you're so fat. So I love doing slow motion too. Like how could you go and do something so stupid? But like,
yeah, that's awesome. I love the slow-mo too. Man, there's this movie called Dread, and they do this drug called slow-mo where it's like you inject someone with it and they experience everything in like super slow motion. I would so do that drug. It sounds crazy. Fucking.
I feel like you're slow enough already.
Fuck you. But they do like what they'll do is they'll like inject. I just remember the one part in the movie they like inject someone with slow-mo or whatever, and then they kick them off a building. so that he's experiencing that like fucking couple seconds for like yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, but yeah, man, accents class, and so this guy, the teacher or whatever, he like, we would do like, there'd be words that we have to go around. We'd have to practice how to say O's and R's and different shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we go around, we'd say a line, and it's just like fucking like a knife through smooth butter for me. But other people had a hard time with it. So it's the highest grade I ever got, a 96.
Oh shit, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Our exams were, the whole semester was 3 major exams. So we'd do one at the beginning, one at the end, one in the middle, one at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And each one was New York, British. So we would learn how they talk, we'd practice, and then we'd perform a scene with someone else. So after the first one, this guy, like, he had like a 46 on the first one. He was a bigger dude, played football. He kind of had that speech impediment where like his THs are Fs. Like, what are you going to do with that?
Right.
Like Vs, right?
Yeah.
And his Rs were like, they were like soft. They weren't Rs, they were Aws. Mm-hmm. So it was very hard for him to pick that up with that speech impediment. So he talked to Niagara College, and they talked to me about the college paying me $15 or $12 an hour. I could only work a maximum of 4 hours with him. Mm-hmm. And he was my buddy too, right? So like I just go over and he's like, man, this is so difficult for me. Plus he's like a big football guy, like shy. And you can tell he's just like, very self-conscious. And I'm like, man, the way I got good, just play around with it. I tell you the same thing. Just play around with it. You can bring it down, you can tweak it. But like, so me and him just sat there like, oh, what are you doing? I don't understand, right? I don't fathom what you're talking about, right? I don't get it, right? So in order for him to pass, he needed to pass both with like a 70 combined or something. He had to pass with like flying fucking colors. He got a 78 on the next one, and I'm pretty sure he got an 80 on the third one. And they were going to make him redo the first one that he failed, but because he did so well, he didn't need to.
That's dope.
I felt like so good for this, like my buddy, man. It was fucking dope. But yeah.
That's sick, man. And that's awesome that he even went into that class like with a speech impediment and stuff. Well, and it probably helped him get rid of it, right?
Oh man. Well, we had Revive the Rose at all?
No.
From Welland. They got a song in the Leafs arena. They got like songs on fucking they're bumping, man. They're so good. Such talented kids. But the singer's mom, she's like, her and her sisters do like jazz and like they're so good, but she taught us voice, and the first year it was just about learning, like it was like singing, which is shit, but that's where we learned like you can sing from here. It's fucking crazy science, but yeah. So and then that kind of, you learned how to use or what it was, and then you learned kind of how to warm it up and use it, and then yeah, that exam. Everyone else is like studying for like fucking 8 hours a day. Our exam for speech and singing class was you had to go in and say the first verse of Hip Hop the Hippie. I said a hip hip hoppy, you don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump, to see your tone, your inflection, your enunciation, all that type of stuff, right? And I went in and like, she's like, all right, let's go. Like I said a hip, and then I started just busting it down. I said a hip hop, like
yeah.
And up the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat. Now once you hit, she's like, that's good. I'm like, it's not a test. And just, okay, the rocket to the beat. It's not man, Hank. Come on, Hank. Yeah, like
that's awesome.
And yeah, so it went into dialects after that, so that class, and then after that was voiceover and cartoon, which I wish I still had my fucking audio from because that was crazy, but yeah.
Cartoon. I want to hear some cartoon voices.
Give me a fucking picture of a cartoon.
A picture?
That's the thing, like, am I,
Oh I gotta, like, wait, here, I gotta take that back.
Oh, I was gonna do it.
Okay, now I can show you.
Yo, man.
You want to come down to the sewer, man? My name's Clive. Yeah. One eye's a little slimy, but that's okay. But yeah, he told us if you want to get into cartoons, a good game to play is put on like Bugs Bunny or a cartoon and put it on mute, and then sit there.
Oh,
and do the
sick! Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
cool, yeah. I've never done it, but it's super cool.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get into that kind of shit. So like, I got my MacBook, I got everything set up.
Bro,
so
you could just watch my podcast and then put it on mute and do the voices. Then it can be about whatever you want.
Nah, someone will sue me.
Ugh.
Fuck, man. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
What else you want to know?
You down to take another quick break?
Yeah. I was just thinking that. I'm gonna see
Okay.
if there's a bunch of holes. All right.
And we're back from our break. How's it going, bro?
Yo, what up, diggity dog?
I ate a sandwich with you. You ate an ice cream on a stick. It was good.
It was a lovely dinner date, I must say. Also, I wanted to welcome. All right, I'm doing something here, people. Why not say, Bates? What the fuck is this? I'm being my trailer. Bullshit. I tell you, these fucking people. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I swear to God, mother. I swear. All right, give me a second. I swear to God.
Oh my god, should I pause recording? Aha!
Sorry, what?
What? Yo, so you did this movie in Croatia, right? You did a movie in Croatia? Is that real?
That is real.
Tell me about that, man.
So I did a movie, and we went to Croatia.
Sick. All right, so what are your thoughts on Epstein?
I don't know. Brilliant guy, invented MC equals whatever squared, right?
Oh my god.
What, Albert Epstein? Brilliant mind. That's a good joke. I'm going to keep that one. Yeah.
It is good, because the first time I asked you about it, you said Weinstein or something. You got his name mixed up, but like in a different way.
I thought of that.
Yeah, it's
I
perfect.
couldn't recall who I had said the first time.
Yeah, and it wasn't Albert Epstein.
That's
Love
good.
it. Yeah.
Keeping that one.
Yeah, keep it. We haven't even been talking that long, really. We started like what, 4-ish? No, I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember what time we started.
Doesn't it say on the recording?
No, it doesn't say shit. It says, does it? Where would it say?
I don't know.
It doesn't say shit. I could look at our messages.
To know, fuck the Sad Powers podcast, because I've turned my air conditioner and my fan off because he's got scratching in his ears. So I'm sitting here sweating like a fucking chihuahua in a car. And yeah, that's cool.
Oh, we started like 3.
Thanks
What's your goals, man? 5 years from now, what do you want to be?
5 years from now, I'll be 32. Well, I was in the beginning stages of throwing a comedy benefit. So continue that. I want to kind of refine myself as a comedian and just figure out obviously I'm good at voices, but I need to stick to that and, do wacky stuff as opposed to talk about and be vulgar. Right. But I'd love to still do, like, I've always had the idea to do a special. Yeah. And then, like, I don't know, I want to get into voice acting, and like I'm getting headshots lined up, so then I'll have something, I have my resume done, I just need the fucking demo reel. And then yeah, so I don't know, I'm getting a website soon, so I'm trying to get everything ready for that. But yeah, man, I don't know.
Have you ever thought about like moving to LA and just like giving acting a crazy shot?
Oh no, like realistically, if I can live at home, like not at home, but like if I can live close to here and do shit, like that's best case scenario. I mean, I would love to go to LA, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to try, like
that's where all the opportunity is and shit though, right?
But like if I put my nose down and start fucking crushing it after this quarantine shit, it's like you know, in terms of Niagara, like I could be a big fish in a small pond as opposed to going to Toronto or LA and it's like a bunch of small fish in a fucking huge pond, right? Like I have to work up to that.
Maybe.
Then,
Find your own way. Yeah,
what?
you gotta do you. Find your own path, you know?
Yeah, I just want to be
for you.
consistent. Like I want to start like working on it as a craft as opposed to just being drunk at the bar trying to fuck around. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which I found a little bit because my head's a little clearer now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in the motion of getting the bricks laid out so that I can start to work. But I don't know, man. Goals, I just want to do it. Like I just want people to be entertained. That's why like I want to try and do like a YouTube thing where I'm reading kids' books. Because all my friends have kids and like, you know, all their kids love me. So like, and I asked
I think
Dave,
if
what?
you're gonna do that, you should put on a separate channel and make that channel just for kids, right?
Well,
Because you
that's
don't
what
want to have raunchy shit and kid stuff on the same channel.
I gotta talk to my buddy's girlfriend. Like we haven't even met and she's got like 6 pages of just fucking labels and symbols just drawn out already. And like I've never even met her. So like she's super on board, which is cool. I just don't like bothering people for stuff like that. Like I'm not good at that type of stuff, right? So like
Bro, how often are you gonna change your shirt? I just realized you changed back in your other shirt.
I have no fucking air on. I had a long sleeve shirt and then I put this shirt back on and the second shirt I only put on to show you. So except I did this one up this time because my mother said it was inappropriate. So what are you gonna do?
Weird, brother.
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So what else is new?
Nothing. Fucking nothing. What do you think I do?
I don't know, man.
How about you? Have you left the house in 4 months? Quarantine's only been 2.5. Have you left the house in 4 months?
Really? It's been 2.5 months. Man.
No, I don't fucking know.
I don't even know either. It's been a while, but fucking
June.
Yeah, dude. It's like what, June 10th, man. Damn, dude. Damn, son.
Time flies when you're doing nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Fuck, I'd really like to go watch everyone do their thing. Honestly. Just like it's just rewarding watching my friends go crush it. It's a nice feeling. And then like to go up and kill it is like sick. That's fun.
Yeah. Do you think everyone should try comedy once?
I think everybody that either comes up to you and says, "Tell me a joke," or "I have a joke," or "I think I could do it," I think they should do it. I think it's just like, I mean, I say it all the time. I probably said it on the last podcast, but like, you're gonna get better at something, whether it's communication skills, more confidence, like that one guy that went up for his first time ever. What was his name? He was like 30-year-old Asian guy, worked at a call center. Do you remember that guy?
No.
And he like, I forgot it. Like, yeah, like he kind of stumbled, and then like everybody was with him, and he did pretty well. He went on a little long because he didn't know about the light. He didn't see the light, so he went on for like 7 minutes and kind of lost everybody. But he did well. I had a point with that. I don't remember it.
It was telling if people should try comedy. It was my original question. Should everybody try comedy once?
Like afterwards, I talked to him. Like, man, that was awesome. And like Mark Andrews was there, and like everyone was like giving him props for sure. Because like, you know, it's mad respect. Like for anybody to do it, whether you shit or not. Like try it is ballsy. Like not a lot of people. Everyone says they think they could do it, but like try it. It's not that hard. If you're gonna go off about being the drunk guy at the bar all the time, what's the difference? You have a microphone in your hand, yeah, but like there's a craft to it, like, or you have a natural. Just because you're the funny guy doesn't make you the funny guy. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know. He tried it and he just like felt more confident, and like stage presence is like, that's the issue with a lot of people. Oh, I like to talk in front of people. Well, get over your fear. What's everybody gonna do? Not laugh. Nobody's laughing at you. Nobody even knows who you are. But if you're in a crowd where there's a bunch of comedians and a bunch of people here to watch comedy, they have your back off the hop.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, if they know it's your first time, like, I've never seen any crazy shit go down yet where, like, I got heckled pretty bad one time, but I fucking snapped on this guy. Other than that, like, I've never seen, like, nobody's ever thrown anything at a show I've even watched or been at. Like, it's never resulted in anything like that. So, you know, it's just fear. But I think even going up once and bombing, like, it's ballsy. Fuck it. It's ballsy.
Mm-hmm.
A dark room full of strangers, lights in your eyes. You don't know what you're going to say. Maybe you do know what you're going to say, but you don't know how it's going to come across. You know, I understand. I don't get nervous, which, like, it's not I don't get nervous. It's just like, it's not in my, I get, like, fired up. I get, like, antsy. I don't get nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I've had butterflies like 4 times in my life. I don't have stage fright. You know what I mean? And other people, like, it's a huge, huge issue for them. And, like, I don't understand where they're coming from and they don't understand where I'm coming from. And I don't know. It's ballsy to step in that arena.
Yeah, I definitely get stage fright all the time.
Really?
Yeah, before every time I go on stage, probably. I almost, like, have to psych myself out of it where it's like, oh, like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care even if I suck and even if these people hate me, who really gives a shit?
That's your
I
whole
kind
thing.
of try to,
You're the
like,
most
put
beloved
myself in that
person I've
mind.
ever seen, bro. Like, people genuinely love the shit out of you.
Well, it's like love or hate. I've had a lot of people hate me too, right? Like, I've been beat up and shit a lot.
Well, exactly, but that's what makes you kind of quieter. And
Yeah,
my
for
props to you.
sure.
Man. You fucking tackle that beast before you go on stage every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just, you know, that's your way of dealing with it. Mine's different.
Yeah,
And, like,
for sure.
so, like,
Yeah,
you know,
you're wild, bro. It's awesome just, like, how confident you are and shit. I remember, like, the one show you just, like, came and sat in the audience. There was, like, no one there. So it's, like, that was hilarious.
that was odd, but a lot of fun, man. I don't know.
Mhm.
I just try to think about different, like, change it up every time. And, like, it's inconsistent, but I try to use, like, different space. Like, I try to use space as much as I can, different levels, like, shit you're taught in drama class.
Right.
But it works, right? Like, when I'm laying on the front of the stage and, like, jumping on the stool and running across the stage and, like, laying down, like, not a lot of people do that.
Right, yeah, you're a
Run
lot
on a
animated.
stool,
Lots of
like,
people just stand in the exact same spot the whole time and do no movement at all. Where it's like you're at least grabbing their attention, if anything, right?
yeah. I just started sitting down recently, but I don't even pick my times. Just like if I need to calm down and go into another store, like I don't realize it.
Right,
That's
yeah.
like, I have to start going back and like writing notes after I do shows and like shit like that. Because like I know I'm gonna pause and like I'm like fuck, I'll sit down right now. Well, it's usually during laughter, obviously, but like it's a segue kind of thing too. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the point. Fuck.
You play any video games, bro?
I've been smashing 2K.
What's 2K?
NBA basketball.
Oh, nice. Dope.
Yeah, super cool. There's like a storyline when you get drafted and shit, and like I don't know. It's just one of the I don't know. It's just interesting.
Why is it called 2K?
2000?
But isn't like that like 20 years ago?
No. Like 2K20 is the game. 2K19 was last year.
Oh, okay.
The sports, whatever guys made it, like.
Okay,
you know,
right. You guys just call it 2K for short.
Yeah. Oh, I downloaded it, so I don't have a case. So like, that's what's on the fucking box, like on the.
Right.
It's 2K, but yeah. Yeah, I've been crushing. I'm not a big video game guy, man. I don't really like. My first video game ever was Crash Bandicoot for PS1, and I fucking 3 days of it, and I took the PS controller and fucking smashed the PS. Like, I just have rage issues with that shit. Like, if I get shot 18 fucking times, like, I'm not playing this game anymore. And especially against real people online, like, fuck you, bud. Like, I'm competitive, right? Like, I like sports where it's like win or lose, like. But if you're just some fucking asshole on the other side shooting me on a video game, I'm like, fuck, like I can't do anything and I'm dog shit. Yeah, not a video game guy. I play like sports games. By sports games, I mean NHL and basketball. That's it. I can't do it. It's not for me. And like storylines are hard as shit. Even if like I played Arkham Asylum on easy and I couldn't beat Killer Croc and it's like 26% into the game and I'm like, no, fuck it. The best thing that ever happened to me was GTA. Once you failed something 3 times, you could skip it.
Oh, really?
Like all the airplane missions and shit. Yeah. What was the
I would
last
never fail 3 times, I don't think, 'cause I'm so good at video games.
Are you? See, I think it's just not my thing.
Yeah, especially like GTA shit. I love those games, man.
So you can't do it.
GTA 5 is dope. Fucking Red Dead Redemption. You ever play that shit? I
No,
never played
I've
the first
heard
one, but the second one's fire.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's just because, like, I don't know. I'm not good at them. So then I get pissed off and, like, fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, when I'm following a storyline with, like, sports games, I can create my own character and make shit up in my head. Like, one guy hits me wrong, then the next game I'm going to go try and fight him. Like, I make all that shit up in my
That's
mind.
hilarious. Yeah.
And, like, the video games are starting to feed into that. So you get, like, interview questions after the game if you played well. And it gives you an option and you can like gain or lose fans depending on your option. And like, it's interesting, man. It's like interactive now. But yeah, I just enjoy those because like I can use my imagination instead of failing at someone else's. Yeah.
I like that.
Well, video games just are my thing. It's just, I have a huge imagination, but like I'm also competitive. So it sucks because I'm like, this is so cool. Look at the horse's nuts. And then, can't kill this boar.
Yeah. Would you ever just like fucking do like some desk job forever?
No. Not unless I had a paying comedy gig. Like a small one full time so that I was still in it and making money off it. Like I don't want to work a job forever, bro. Like
yeah.
I'm buying all this shit and trying to set up all this shit so that I can like market myself and here's the information, here's a demo reel, listen to it, do what you know, and then I can reach out to different people. But for right now, I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
What was the question?
I don't even know, man. If you had $1 million, what would you do with the money?
Pay off my parents' house. Buy my girl a car. Probably buy a couple of the boys a whip. And like, or maybe like a super expensive bottle. Depending on how close they are to me. And then, I don't know, bro. I'd probably buy an alligator first. I think that would be the first thing I do. You're
already out of money.
Bro, like, look at this shit.
You've already spent $1 million. Oh shit, man! I'm pretty sure I don't think you can buy alligators, bro. I think that's illegal.
Yeah, they're $1,200 in Canada.
Wait, really? You can have a pet alligator?
Super illegal. Man, there was one walking around in Thorold last year. In the
just walking around. Some
guy had 2 in his. Man, there's a lot of reptile guys around. Well, it's fucking crazy. Shout out, fucking Adam.
Yeah, I don't know where he lives, but.
Oh, fuck. I gotta charge my computer.
No, Red.
What? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did I fucking die, dude? It's going down.
Enough fucking about. Get to plugging in the charger.
I'm fucking about.
Why? Not as young as I used to be.
I need to grow my neck beard back to hide my double chin, bro.
That is just disgusting.
Or I gotta sit differently.
Yeah, my word.
Oh yeah, look at that elbow.
Oh,
That's a nice elbow, dude.
All right. Captain, we are logged in.
Cool.
Yeah, what's up, G?
What's up?
Sweating, bro, honestly. It's not your fault, but like, fuck.
You play any sports, bro? You play hockey or something, right? You look like a hockey player.
Play ball hockey. 2-time leading scorer.
Yeah, you look like a ball hockey player.
Well, what was cool was like when I was growing up, like I live in my grandma's house now, but and then we like started living in it, obviously. But back when I was a kid, there was 2 goalies that were brothers that lived 3 doors down. There was another kid. There was like
band.
Dude, there was like 8 kids around all the time, and even if there wasn't, there'd be at least 4 or 3. But they were both goalies, and you can never find goalies, right? So some day, but every day from like grade 3 to high school, like last day high school, man. Every day we get home off the bus, we'd play hockey for like an hour, and then we'd all go separate ways and go to our different buddies. Because we all had different groups of friends, but we played hockey. I played baseball for a couple of years. Stud.
What position were you in baseball?
Pitcher, third base, baby.
Oh, shit, pitcher. Damn.
I had a nasty curveball on me, dude, for a fucking 16-year-old. I'm like, not gonna lie. But I had some movement on that shit. Like, I struck out a couple kids. Like, one guy popped a homer, smashed a home run in Harold Black Park in Fawn Hill, and that's one of the longest parks in Niagara, 380 feet.
And you pitched it to him?
No, my buddy did. Massive kid. Bang! Got like 400 fucking yards, dude. 16-year-old kid. He was like 6'3", 200 fucking plus pounds. Like, just this kid was like 6'1" out of the womb. Like, enormous. So he smashes it. Pitcher comes out, plays the next inning, and then they're like, okay, you're going in. He's not facing that kid again. Fucking caught him on 2 curveballs. The one he snapped because like it was one of those ones like he had to like because it just went home. And he fucking biffed on it and like slid on his knee and he just fucking started snapping. And he was huge, man. Like I'm not a big dude, especially not at 16. Right? And I was just like, oh shit. It was cool moment.
So did you strike him out or what happened?
Yeah, I struck him out.
Nice,
and then I struck him out the following game too, yeah.
Damn, son.
Cool feeling, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just like playing, like, I don't know. All my buddies are super athletic, but none of them ever played competitive. We just always played with each other. So we're all good to great athletes.
If we were to make like another short film, what do you have any ideas of what it would be about or anything?
I have a couple.
Like what? Let's hear them.
We'll speak of those candidly.
Oh, you want to keep it a secret?
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk much shit and then not produce. I'd rather people be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh, okay. What are you drinking? Is that root beer? A&W root beer?
No, some compliments. RB. Just got a fresh ice cold one because you know.
Nice, bro.
Small box.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know. Kind of put me on the spot here. Think of a plot for a movie we could be on, dude.
Fucking. Can you tell the difference between Indica and Sativa?
When I smoke it?
Yeah.
No.
You're like, oh, this is an Indica.
No,
this
I'm not that
is
good.
A Sativa.
No.
Yeah,
Unless you tell me and I'm like sober and try it, like I'm just fucking stoned all the time.
Yeah.
Just as baked as I can possibly be. There's nothing to do. And I don't drink, so like, and I can't OD, so.
You can't OD on weed?
No.
Right.
Yeah,
I think maybe if you smoke like 1 billion pounds or something, I wonder you're
15,
like.
It's like 15,000 times your body weight in like 2 hours or some stupid shit. 1,500 pounds in an hour. It's something ridiculous. But that's it. There was
I think they did an experiment with monkeys where they like
suffocated
them. Yeah, it's like they had these masks on and they would just like pump weed smoke in it and they like suffocated the monkeys.
The monkeys were supposed to smoke like 6 or 12 joints every other hour, every hour, but they would just smash them with the equivalent of that much smoke at one time. So these monkeys, obviously you're gonna die of inhalation, stupid.
Yeah.
Like, sit in a room with a plunger on your mouth and light the house on fire. What do you think's gonna happen?
The plunger, yeah.
Like, come on, man, seriously.
For sure.
inhaling shit. Like it's too much inhalation. Like there's no what are you gonna do? You suffocate. But yeah, no, I can't really tell. I'm not like, I don't know. Like I said, I just get that shit in me, bro. I don't care how. Stop doing that. I caught that one. Okay.
Can I leave it there now? Look at the tail. It looks so weird.
Don't finger the monkey mouse penguin.
Oh, I had another question in my mind and then I lost it.
Where's your pen, bro?
My pen? I have a pencil.
I'm working with Stab Powers. I don't know if I need to write anything down, but.
Well, we got it recorded. You want to make some jokes on right on the podcast here?
Motherfucker. Whatever, man. Whatever. In the city. Sorry,
who should I get on the podcast? Who do you want to see? Which episode would you watch? If I got this person on the podcast, you would watch it.
Honestly, 100%. I think someone who's like super interesting, super funny, and honestly super good looking. Taylor Grant.
So only yourself is the only person that you would watch me have on the podcast.
Yeah, why would I watch any more episodes of the podcast? I've already been on 2 with you. I know what the fuck you're saying.
No, come on, man. Answer me seriously.
What? I don't remember the question.
Who should I get on?
Man, you've had people on that I'm like, fuck, I need to watch. There's no, but like you've had a lot of people on.
Even famous people though, like you could say like fucking Joe Rogan or Elon Musk or.
I'm not gonna do that. There's literally anybody. I'd be like anybody. Like what? Because I'd be like Beyonce. I'd be like, no, what about Brad Pitt? And I'd be like, no, what about fucking Ludacris? And you'd be like, no, what about fucking Joaquin Phoenix? Like, yeah.
Ludacris would be dope. Luda. Could I ask him about my my song I covered of his? Moo bitch.
That's hilarious.
Moo bitch. You're leaving? You
gotta do more shit like that.
Get up and leave?
My brother needed his lighter, okay?
Oh.
Mine died last night, just like my fucking hopes and dreams, boys and girls.
Oh, man. If you could go back in time and give yourself advice as a child, what would you say?
Don't drink.
Don't drink alcohol?
No. Yeah.
I have a friend that doesn't like the taste of water, and he never drinks water.
I can't hate on that. I rarely drink. I need Mio, man. Like if I have Mio, I'll smash water, but like that's because it's fruit punch. There's different. Like I always ask people, I'm like, when you drink Dasani, hear me out. Is it dry to you? And everyone like took a second that I was in the car with. It was like my close buddies back in the day at the movies. Because we went to McDonald's and McDonald's only has Dasani. And I'm like, everyone's like, oh, it's shit water. It's shit water. Like, yeah, it's water. But why? Like, and I'm like, it's fucking dry. They're like, it's water. I'm like, it's dry. And everybody takes like this swig. And they're like, because it leaves your mouth like, I don't know. It just leaves my mouth super dry. Like when I drink other like Nestle and fucking Tap, like there's no like, I don't know, whatever.
Dryness. All right. I don't know, man. Fuck. I don't really drink bottled water, so I've never. I have tried like every brand probably though. Dasani. I must have drank it multiple times. It seems like a lot of bottled water is shit though, man.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
It's got like that chemical taste in a way or something.
Welland has the best tap water in the Niagara region because Welland doesn't put fluoride in their water.
Why don't they do that?
Well, because fluoride, what scientists or conspiracists apparently believe, I don't know. I don't listen to this shit. I just read fucking some articles here and there, and then people tell me shit. What were you talking about?
Fluoride in the water. Why doesn't Welland put fluoride in the water, whereas other people do?
Fluoride's like the shit that the dentist puts in your mouth before like they clean
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, so they put like a tiny bit of fluoride in the water
Not
to
a tiny, they
fucking
put a
clean
lot
it.
of fluoride and calcium. Or no, sorry, fluoride, and then it calcifies in your brain on, like DMT.
Yeah.
You know what DMT is?
Yeah.
So like DMT is the shit when you sleep, right? Like how you dream.
Mm-hmm.
The part of the brain that does that, it gets calcified, so it stops working essentially, and it's like not good.
Damn, that's fucked up.
So they don't have that in their water.
But like, so how do they use them? They put something else in to clean it or whatever?
Way of processing it, I guess. Like there's, there's enough science on shit now that like, it could be anything. Like I have no idea, but
Reverse osmosis or something?
reverse osmosis Jones.
Mm.
I watched that movie not too long ago.
Oh, that movie where the blood inside you, it's like a civilization and shit. There's like a...
It's actually sick.
Yeah. It's funny. They've kind of done that.
Fall.
Everything is like a civilization in a movie, right? It's like, even
Well,
your
there's
emotions.
only like 7 plot lines, right? It's like man versus nature, man versus God, man versus whatever. So
Always man versus...
Well, like you're gonna have characters, whether it's the fucking dogs in Homeward Bound. That's still something versus nature.
Right. It's never nature versus nature, just two trees.
Lord,
Just see which one can grow faster and plant more seeds and shit. That'd be such a funny movie. Just like fucking the battle of plants of what could take over. Because that is a thing that's happening out there very slowly.
Oh, man, not slowly. It's happening quick.
Well, trees last forever.
Don't say that shit. Have you seen the rainforest?
Well, that's people cutting it down. If you just left those trees there, they would, like, you know what I mean? They'd be fine.
Yeah.
Humans interacting with shit is like it.
Yeah, like we need Mars ASAP because we gotta fuck that bitch up. But like, at least I can live there, and my children can live there.
You can live here. Like, man, Mars is like, it's gonna be like a lot different. It's not gonna be like, you can't just plant a bunch of trees there and it's gonna be like the same as here. Like, even the gravities.
Would you go to Mars? Like, say you had the money to do the trip for like a week.
Oh, you go there for like a week and then you come back?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that'd be sick, actually. That'd be sick as fuck.
Because I think, like I said, I don't read into these things, but I've seen some fucking tweets or whatever. And I've heard people talk. But apparently what he wants to do, or what he has done, is put like a gas station essentially on like an asteroid or some shit. So that you can go there, refill, chill out, and then go to the next point and then come back to it's like a halfway mark, right?
How is that impossible? It's like there's not like an asteroid that's just always floating halfway in between the Earth and Mars.
I don't know. Or it's just a fucking satellite. It's just like a satellite thing.
I thought they were gonna use like the moon. They maybe put like a gas station or whatever, a pit stop on the moon.
I don't know, but it better fucking hurry.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I would go. I think it's like, realistically, it's no different than going on a cruise. Fucking boat could tip over and you can all drown.
Right. Imagine going through space. That'd be so sick. It's kind of cool we're talking about this with the space behind us.
But like, man, I have a friend who can't talk about it.
Why?
Because he can't fathom that there's no end to it.
That's like, really hard for me to fathom too. It just like blows my mind.
When you start to boil it down, you're like, first of all, how do we know this?
Yeah.
Second, that question right there is what should make people.
But if there was an end, it would be equally as weird and baffling too. You know what I mean? Then what's outside the end? You know what I mean? So the fact that it doesn't end makes more sense. Because
either way, that's kind of where science and religion can come to that. Like, okay, it doesn't end. We have proof that it's never ending. How the fuck did it get here? Or vice versa, where it's like, all right, here's the end. That's a crazy thought. So yeah, what else? But like,
Well, everything is getting further and further from itself. So it's like there was a beginning, or at least they say that and theorize it with like the Big Bang and shit. Because
Yeah.
everything is like getting further and further apart. So they're saying like in billions of years or whatever, you'll look up in the sky and you won't be able to see stars anymore because everything will be so far apart from each other.
Right.
Which is crazy, you know? I
Yeah,
want to live like I wish I could just live long enough to see that happen, but obviously like I won't because
Yeah.
that's crazy. Even to live 1,000 years would be amazing. Like I would love
Yeah.
to fucking.
To be
I
fair
just
though, think about all the shit that's happened in your like 29-year-old life.
yeah, tons of shit has happened, but
Y2K, all this shit now, and like everything in between.
Y2K is just nothing though. It's just the year 2000. Like who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
but everybody
Um,
thought the world was shutting down and shit.
yeah, but there's some crazy shit like that all the time. Like
I
just
know,
look at
but like,
history and
of
it
course,
is.
but
I do feel lucky and shit because we're born at a time where it's like we get to see like the internet come to and like all this shit, and it's just blowing up so fast and becoming so different in certain aspects. While other shit just stays the same. You know, like it's like we're driving the same cars on the same roads, but then our phones have gotten so much crazier, our computers. Um,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and then it's like I'm still just like out chopping wood with the same axe and stuff.
But
It's
on the
weird,
flip
like a
side, of that, you gotta
simplicity
look
and like a
at, like,
complexity at the same time. Go ahead.
at the same time, you gotta look at like, man, this guy's got like fucking. Sorry, my buddy just texted me. Remember, next thought. Fuck. I'm like a squirrel. ADD is
What do you
flying.
think about Donald Trump, man?
I don't like. Just like I'm not a political guy. I don't give a fuck. It's just like this whole like. I don't know, man. I think every human being when they were young was taught like the golden rule. I'm pretty sure, treat others how you want to be treated. I think across the world there was some sort of that, and
Mostly, yeah.
at some fucking point, the whole world just like forgot to treat how to treat people. And like that guy being the fucking leader of the free world is like, man. And here's the argument, Kay. Like I said, I don't care. I do not give a shit either way. I'm gonna live my life. I'm not a politics guy because politics doesn't like. Okay, I got to pay this much in taxes or whatever. It doesn't directly, you know what I mean? It's not going to directly affect me in some super insane way. But with that being said, I see both sides where you're like, okay, well, Donald Trump's done an insane amount for the economy. Okay, fair. Then you look at it and you're like, listening to him speak is not a good role model. You got to think about all the young kids who are watching their parents and their grandparents who just endlessly watch this guy. Right? Like, and he's just spewing out dog shit. And it's because he can dumb himself down and like he just shits on people. And yet he's got a ton of like black voters for him. He's got like all this like Latino votes and shit. And like, you're like, how the fuck does he do it? But I don't know. Everybody's different. And like, I just think if Obama could have done what Trump did for the economy, I think we'd be better off. That way, there's millions of jobs created, but you don't have a leader who's just willing to press the fucking launch button all the time. You know what I mean? Like Trump's the guy.
I don't know, like what did Trump really do good stuff for the economy? Like I don't really keep
I
up
have
with that shit.
no
I'm not
idea.
sure
But
you
like
do either. Yeah,
everybody,
so you might
no,
have just
I
heard
don't.
that once.
Yeah, no, man. I hear a lot of politics stuff because like
Yeah.
older guys come in to like the pizzeria and and it's just like, fuck, see what Trump said, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And then the guys get into it because like some people like whatever, but like I don't know. It's just he's done created millions of jobs and done other shit, but like, is that a win if you're a douchebag? Like, I don't know. Like morally, I don't get it. He's literally an Austin Powers villain, dude. Like, I don't know. He lacks empathy and compassion and fucking common sense. And like, if I knew him, I probably would have bullied him. Honestly, bro.
That's hilarious.
I don't know. Yeah, next question.
What do you think about Justin Trudeau?
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
What do you think about Hillary Clinton?
I've looked her up on deep fakes on Pornhub because I think her face is kind of milfy, but like other than that, I don't care about politics.
Oh man. Whew. I don't know if the 4-hour podcast is the best idea.
Dude, this is so fucking long.
I know.
I am sweating, bro. Let's wrap this fucker up at 3.
All right, I think it's been about 3 hours, but we took a couple breaks. We could stop now if you want. I don't mind. I doubt anyone's gonna watch all of this shit anyways. We really barely talked about anything the whole time.
I don't know about that. We talked about aliens and shit.
Right, that's true. And we did talk about
just stop recording and keep chatting, bro.
Keep chatting. The whole point is to get watch time, though. I need that watch. Whoa, you took your shirt off. I wasn't looking at the screen for a second.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Oops. Fuck, dude. It's hot.
Oh, it did. All right. Well, this has been fun, bro. Love you too, man.
See you later.
Peace out, homie. You're the best. See ya.
That's so much fun.
Yeah. Bye.